Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. You may be knowing very well that Indian Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi inaugurated Cochin Metro. Super thing happened is that the prayer chanted by a Christian musician, it was so super. Sarve bhavantu suginaha, sarve sandu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyandu, ma kaschit dukkha bhavet. Kerala is ruled by LDF, and formerly, now and in the future also they will be never interested in having a Vedic prayer. But remember that was chanted by a Christian singer, and so beautifully she chanted it. And that prayer, Sarve Bhavantu Suginaha, Sarve Santu Niramaya, most apt for Cochin Metro, where comfort is given to the public. And also Prime Minister's viewpoint is that Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas. In Kerala, people are getting divided powerfully in the name of Savarna and Avarna, upper caste and lower caste. That is intentionally done by the rulers. Kerala is being split by majority and minority, Christian, Muslim and Hindu for getting vote bank. Everywhere divide and rule can be seen, adopted from the English rulers by the Kerala government, and for appeasing them, another prayer was not taken. Loka samasta sugino bhavantu is the Vedic concept. It's a Veda mantra. This is also a Veda mantra. So, instead of chanting a Sarvamata Prarthana, instead of chanting a totally including Christians, Muslims and Hindus, a prayer so beautifully taken from the Vedas, chanted in front of the audience and in front of these great people, so wonderfully. And remember that India will not die. Even the ultra-modern metro will definitely, a symbol of Sarve Bhavantu Suginaha and Loka Samasta Sugino Bhavantu, particularly chanted by a Christian singer. I repeatedly tell that one. If a Hindu would have sung that prayer, then again it would have been labeled as Sanghi, RSS, BJP or something else. You may be knowing that very recently a converted Hindu to Islam, she was brought back to her home. That Hindu was allowed to go to her home. Many Muslims went to the High Court by opposing the judgment first time. But later they came to know that the judge was not a Hindu, even though semi-Hindu name. He was a Christian. So they could understand the verdict came from a Christian judge. So nobody can say anything. The judge is not RSS, judge is not BJP, judge is not a Sanghi. Because he is a Christian. So remember that the prayer was, metro prayer was, Sarve Bhavantu Suginaha, Sarve Santu Niramaya. Then another point. You know, the metro was really coordinated, monitored and chaired, and everything was done silently by Metro Sridharan. I am sure that he will be getting Bharat Ratna award for that. And it appears that when there is a proposal for his name to come up as the President of India, I pray it should not happen, because his service is needed for developing India as an engineer who constructed Pamban Bridge in the midst of the sea, and also who constructed this Metro Kochi in the midst of the city. Other one is the sea, this is the city. Without any support from the rulers, particularly creating problem by the download workers. As you know, Noku Kuli, Eraku Kuli, so many coolies are there in Kerala, only in Kerala. And the Kerala government generally, from olden days onwards, particularly leftist party, used to be opposing computerization, opposing harvest machines, opposing crushers, and opposing other workers coming to Kerala, and opposing the many factories running by the multinational companies, got shut by them. Such a group of people were and now also ruling, but they say Kerala development, Kerala model of development, etc., etc. But Sridharan took the charge of that one, and he was interviewed by a lady, and I happened to listen that interview in which she was telling that he used to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning after the 45 minutes of bathing and other thing, 45 minutes Bhagavata Parayanam, then Bhagavad Gita, then yoga, pure vegetarian, excellent lifestyle. And at every stages of his work, whether ups or downs or pains or pleasures or whatsoever may happen, Sridharan used to face it using Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita where Anaham Bhavi, without having that ego and without having that separation of Shatru and Mitra, without having the separation of success and failure, facing the problem in the Sattvika Bhava, stability of mind. Bhagavad Gita applied 5156 years ago. Bhagavad Gita was written. That is still applied. I used to think and I used to say that after the Kurukshetra war, Arjuna told Krishna, "Oh Krishna, you explained Bhagavad Gita when I was there in the battlefield. But now I forgot. Within 2-3 months I forgot that. But that 51 century old book is still practiced by another Arjuna, that is Sri Metro Sridharan, without looking any selfish motive, without allowing anybody to bribe the money from that. Even with facing severe criticism from the rulers and the ruling MLAs and many other people, he could go that one. I will say APJ Abdul Kalam is a scientific avatar and Sridharan is a technological avatar. KJ Yeshudas is a music avatar, singer avatar, not award, avatar. So here we can see another person who is getting inspiration from Bhagavatam and also Bhagavad Gita, applying in day-to-day life. That is the greatest thing what I can ever imagine, that the youngsters should go back according to his inspiration, handling the most sophisticated technology in the world. We could do that one. And I pranam Sri Sridharan for that. Another point, very interesting point, what I wanted to say, this is what I told in the Malayalam also. You know, when Sringeri Shankaracharya, who was the chancellor of his own university, approved by Government of India, and that university has got so many colleges, law colleges are there, engineering colleges are there, medical colleges are there, and other colleges are there, schools are there. Permanently he is the chancellor for all these institutes. But ministers of India or Kerala generally come for 5 years and after that they will become ex-minister. This Shankaracharya is not ex-Shankaracharya, permanently Shankaracharya, till the last breath. And remember that when he was received in Trivandrum, good population were there. High Court has given a strict warning to Government of Kerala to clean the Padmanabha Swami temple pond adjacent to Mitranandapuram temple. 1.3 crore rupees spent by the Government of Kerala because of the force of the High Court, and they cleaned it. So after cleaning, the government wanted, the people also wanted to inaugurate that newly cleaned Mitranandapuram temple pond. Shankaracharya was invited for that, as the temple belongs to the temple authorities, not Government of India or Government of Kerala or Government of Trivandrum Corporation. So remember, he was given the usual Simhasana, that is his protocol Simhasana. Ex-Devaswam Minister Shivakumar and present Devaswam Minister Kadagambally Surendran, who has challenged Modi government by eating beef continuously. Unfortunately, I had the fate to receive an award from his hand. I feel sad now. And remember, that fellow, the present LDF minister and former UDF minister, Congress minister and Communist minister, removed that Simhasanam, the chair of the Shankaracharya. You know, the protocol says an invited guest does not have the authority to change any arrangement in the stage. It is the organizers who has to make the arrangement. Changing does not come under the purview of the inviters who invited them, the guest and others. But the authority who has made this arrangement is meant for as per the protocol of Shankaracharya. Ministers do not have any protocol because they need not have to have any protocol. That is their status. So UDF and LDF came together for removing the Simhasana of Shankaracharya. Later what happened, you know, when Shankaracharya was thinking of going through another route to back his home, he was taken to Alapi district by another congressman, C. Venugopal, K.C. Venugopal or something. And he was taken to Alapi exclusively by the Congress leader. And when the Congress leader thought of bringing Shankaracharya, LDF Minister G. Sudhakaran and Finance Minister Dr. Thomas Isaac, both are strong, powerful LDF ministers. G. Sudhakaran a little bit mentally abnormal. Other person perfectly alright. Outside he will definitely and continuously criticize Hindu Dharma. And some of the people who attended Shankaracharya's program, they belong to LDF, Communist Party, even though they are Tamil Brahmins. They wanted to see that when this program is organized by Tamil group and Shankaracharya was invited by congressman. So next election something should happen. So these leftist Brahmins invited G. Sudhakaran and Dr. Thomas Isaac, who happened to be Alapi MLAs. And Sudhakaran came there. Just like the servant stand in front of the king, he gave the fruits and the tambalam, the plate, etc. to Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya, after a few seconds, he received it. Not immediately he received it. Dr. Thomas Isaac, an excellent personality, an untarnished image he has got. He was given 2 apples, one for the chief minister who will never improve, another for himself. And just to see one LDF minister removed one beef-eating LDF minister, Devaswam board minister, removed the Simhasana for Shankaracharya. Another former LDF Devaswam minister, another former LDF minister and present other division minister, he went standing, prostrating and doing Danda Namaskaram to Shankaracharya. One Congress minister removed the Simhasana, another Congress MP invited Shankaracharya. Just to see dialectical opportunism. You should know what is happening in Kerala. My pranams to you. Thank you very much.